Good morning, my name's Julie from So Unique, and I'll pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media and the high street. Welcome to Vlogtober day 4. I'm actually feeling a lot better today than I have been, which I'm relieved about. At least I can actually get on with some things now. The cold, it's still there, but I just feel a bit stuffy now. The headache's gone, the aches and pains have gone, and I do feel a lot better in myself, so I'm really pleased about that. Plans for today, I haven't got a huge amount planned. I'm actually in the shop today. I've got a lady in this morning, and she has a one-to-one sewing class with me once a week. So she's due in at 9 o'clock this morning, and we've been doing quilts, but I think she's been getting a little bit overwhelmed with them. So we've had a break through the summer holidays, and we started back up last Friday, and she wanted to do some drawstring bags for her knitting, but something very simple, just a big bag with one cord throw. So I said that's fair enough. So she's done that, she's managed, no problems. I think when things don't go right for her, or it's a little bit too complicated, I think she panics, and then everything you could think goes wrong with her sewing. So, but now we've had a break and we're starting off with something simple. Not sure what we're going to do next time, because I'm not going to see her now for 3 weeks, because I'm actually going on holiday next Friday, and the following Friday I'll be coming back home, so it will be 3 weeks before she's in. So we're not sure what she's going to do, but she is buying, I don't know if anybody sees this, but the Peter Rabbit quilt that you can make with this magazine that's coming out once a fortnight. She's going to do that, so I thought, well, I might do this along with her, because I mean I love Peter Rabbit, so it'd be a good opportunity as well to get some patterns. So yes, I think I might see if she wants to start that in about 3 weeks time. It's just getting the colours. I mean, we've got colours in stock in the shop for Peter Rabbit's jacket. We're going to use one of the batiks, I think, for the jacket, and I've got a brown batik that will do for either the squirrel or the fox. But I think it's going to be one of these. It probably will take a while to do, because it's finding the right colours that we both want. But I'm actually looking forward to this. Having looked at the first magazine, I do like it, but I think I'll probably change it and put my own twist on it for me. And I'll see what this other lady wants to do, whether she wants to do it my way or the book's way. So I'm actually looking forward to that, because like I say, I like Peter Rabbit. So when I've finished here, so I'm going to be down here for 2 hours with my lady, and then I'm going to pop home, and I don't know, I might have a nice cup of tea, and then I'll see if I can get a little bit of work done, because then I'm coming back down into the town centre, and I'm going to meet my friend this afternoon at 2 o'clock, because we're going for afternoon tea, because it was her birthday last week, end of September, and we couldn't get in to the Nook, so this is her treat for her birthday. So we're going for afternoon tea, as I have no school run today, so we can spend as long as we want there and just have a good old natter, which is going to be lovely. So I will see you all later. I'm back home from the shop. I've just spent the last hour doing some admin. I've had a few bills to pay and things to order. I've just realised I'd just wrapped an order up today, and I've actually run out of tissue paper, so I've had to order some of that. So I've been doing little things like that this morning. And now I've got probably about an hour before I go and meet Sarah for afternoon tea. So I'm going to make a start on putting one of these bags together. and that's my top part. And then I think I'm going to have a go at doing a little bit of embroidery to go on the front of the bag. So if I get anything, well, if I get anything done, or I manage to get a bit of embroidery done, I will share it with you later. If I don't get enough done to share, then it'll probably be over the weekend. Okay, I've got my pattern here and I've got a piece of white fabric, so I'm just going to place the fabric over my pattern and then trace it out. I'm using a blue Frixion pen and a little bit of tape to hold my pattern down. And I thought I'd just quickly pop on. It's sort of late Friday afternoon at the minute. My little helper's coming shortly for a couple of hours, so I thought I'd better pop on and do a bit of filming before I get a chance. Otherwise there'll be nothing to go on the vlog. Right, well, to start off with, I've got a bit of post today. I bought myself a sock blocker. When I read the listing, I knew it was for only one sock blocker, and I just clicked one and not ordered two. So I don't know where my head was at, but it's really nice. I think it was Catherine of Crafty Treats who put the link to somebody on eBay that was selling these. So I thought, oh, I'll go and have a look. So I went along and yeah, bought one of these. So I've just had to order another one now because, like I said, I didn't realise I hadn't clicked two. But it's so smooth, it feels really nice. And it's got a sheep design on. So that's lovely. And I think this one cost, what was it, £2.59 I think. And I will put the link down below. I have a bad habit of not putting the links into where I get my stuff from, but this is lovely. It's been sanded, and for the price it's not bad at all. So I will be definitely buying some more because I've got hearts, rabbits, alpacas, stars I think, and solid ones. So I will pop the link below for that. Also, the pumpkins that I put on yesterday, this is the pattern. It's well written. The lady is Retromama. She is on Etsy and Instagram, and I will definitely put the link below for that. So the pattern's well written. There's lots of pages, lots of instructions, do's and don'ts. It's definitely worth having, especially if you like your pumpkins. But she does do a lot of other nice patterns as well. I bought one of her downloads for, what was it? A needle case, that was it, patchwork needle case. And she's got some pouches as well. So I bought that. I've not sewn it yet, but I did get her book. She's got a book, Retromama, Scrap Happy Sewing, and there's 18 easy sewing projects. And I got that off Amazon. And it's really nice. I've not had a chance to do anything. Let's see if I can show you something. There's like a jewellery wallet. And I can't remember what I paid for it. I don't know if it was £12.99 or £14.99, but it looks really good. And there's some little hoop hangings there. And there's a doll, there's some teddy bears, there's some lovely little pin cushions, there's a crochet hook roll, and there's a zigzaggy quilt. So if you're into sewing and you like doing things like this, I would definitely go and get yourself a copy. It's definitely worth it. And also another pattern that I bought. Now this is for some hand sewing. This is embroidery. It's for a deer, bird and rabbit. And I got this off Etsy as well. Let's see if I can see what the lady's name is. This is by Paloma Russia, and she's got an Etsy shop and it's all downloadable PDFs. And there we go. That's what I'm going to be stitching. Now I've got my little helper coming tonight. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do any tonight. I think it might be a little bit late by the time he goes home. But yes, what I've done is I've scaled the pattern down and I'm not putting on the little toadstool there. But I will make one as per the pattern, but it might not just be yet. And this has got plenty of pages. This looks like it's well written, so like I said, I will put the link for that below. It's going to be all links below this today. Right, the next thing I've got, I had a delivery of the craft, was it 4-ply? I don't know, no. Yarn from West Yorkshire Spinners, and it's been looking at me for the last couple of weeks, and I've got a pattern book as well. It's all for Shetland, and I want to do this hat. Now there's a lot of colour work there, and I keep picking the wool up, picking the book up, and thinking I'll do a sample for the shop, and oh, I don't know. I'm having doubts now, but I really want to do this, and I think I've just got to go for it. So I'm going to have a go. It just depends what I'm doing this weekend, because I've got a few sewing projects to do, but when I get a chance, I think I'm going to knit the brim up as soon as I can, and then when it's quiet, which will probably be Monday when everybody's out of the house, I might try and have a go and see if I can do the colour work. But see, I like the gloves as well, so I'm not sure whether to go for the gloves or the hat. Watch this space and we'll see what I do. But yes, this yarn is really lovely. It's 100% Shetland Island wool, and what's it knit on? It's knit on 5mm needles, and there's 166 metres. But the colours are gorgeous. I know they're not showing up quite true to colour. it is a bit dingy today. I've got my lamp on, but yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. So I'll probably try and get this balled up today. Obviously when my little helper's here, he'll probably be watching telly or something. He's been poorly today though, he's been off school, so I think he's got the dreaded lurgy that everybody's got. But I must admit, I'm feeling a lot better now. I still feel a bit snuffly, but thankfully it's not come to anything, because people seem to be quite poorly with this bug that's going round. My oldest son, he's got it and he's been off work all week, so he's not been very well. And when I've been to school for my little helper, there's been lots of people in the school playground. You can hear them talking away, and oh, they've had this, they've had that, they can't breathe, they've been so poorly with this cold. And I'm thinking, well, I hope I don't get it, but the bit that I have had was bad enough, and I don't want any more. So I'm hoping that's it now, it's going to go. So I think that's, oh wait a minute, I've got some jingly bells here. I think Adele's been clearing out in her bedroom, and I've got a selection of bells, Halloween pumpkins. We've got red and green there. The red is actually showing up quite bright on there, it's a bit darker than that. And we've got purple. I'm not sure where she got these from though. I don't know whether she got them from the internet or she's got them from the works or the range or somewhere a year or so ago. You can't see that one. See the little pumpkin face on there. And last but not least, we've got a nice orange one. So I'm going to get my tree decorated up, because I've got one of those trees in my living room that's got that's white, that's got little lights attached to it, and it's got like crystal leaves on. Bought that, oh, probably 2.5 years ago now from the range. And it was only about £29, and I used to have it down in my shop when I was in the other place, and it was lovely to have on all year round and decorate it up for each season. So we used to make things for Easter and Christmas. It saved me having the big Christmas tree down there. And when I changed shops, it was obviously a bit smaller where I am now, and there's no room for this tree. So I have got a small tree down there, but there's no lights on it, and it just sits on the counter next to the till. But this one is now sat in the front room, and at the minute it's got some pumpkins that have got some little lights, and it's just sort of, they're just sort of hung on the tree. It's not something I'm going to show you at the minute, but if I get a chance, I'm going to try and get it decorated up this next week. Have a look in the shop to see what Halloween decorations I've got from last year, and get them on the tree. Because I know I've got a bat that my friend Sarah made me probably a couple of years ago now, and that's really nice. That's crocheted. So yes, so I'll probably be back on later. I'm not sure what with, but I'll see you then. And I knew there was something I'd forgotten to show you. Irene, the lady who I have for one-to-one sewing on a Friday morning, she brought me this magazine in today. She said if you don't want it, just chuck it in the bin. Anyhow, there's one or two nice things in here. I'm not saying I will knit them. I mean, there's a cardigan and a jumper and a lovely shawl, but I don't think I've got time for doing all that. But there's a nice pair of socks. I don't know if you can see down the side, it's got hearts. So I thought I might keep the book, and the heart looks like it's a lacy heart by the looks of it, and I might do these next year for Valentine's. So that's probably a nice project to start after Christmas, after my Christmas socks are finished. Yeah. I'm not likely to do mine as long as the pattern because it looks like there's 3 hearts down the side of the leg. I tend to like shorter socks, so I think I'll probably just do 1 heart, which that'll be nice. If I could, it would be nice to have some on the foot, but I don't think I can do stuff like that. I don't think I'm that clever, not at the minute. Well, yes, I'm looking forward to that. I thought I'd share with you my cupboard where I keep all my nuts and seeds and things like that. I do reuse jars where I can, but I have got some that I bought because I've used to make a lot of jam at one time, which I don't now. So I've had a couple of baskets in the cupboard here, which I've had some nuts in, which I have to hide them because Kevin likes the nuts and he will just come and pinch them, and they're for my cooking, not for eating. But does he listen? No. So I need to top up some of the jars. So I've got some chai seeds there, and these have all come from Lidl. We've got that one as well, fruity linseed mix, which I've never had, but I'm looking forward to trying in a smoothie along with that one. Well, I was watching Cherie from Ollie and Bella podcast yesterday, and she shared her cupboard and all the nuts and things that she got in it. So I knew I'd got some seed packets and nuts that needed putting into the jars, so I thought I'd share you mine. So my cupboard's all nice and tidy, the jars are restocked. I've just got to probably sort that basket out at the top. That's just got some paper cases in for the baking, but I've got my coconut oil up there, I've got some lemon curd up there, and I've also got a bit of jam in there. And this empty jar here is for my sourdough bread starter, which I'm hoping to start again this weekend because I'd like some sourdough bread now, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And I said I'd share some with my friend Sarah, so I'm going to give her some for either her or her daughter to use. And I'm going to call it a day now. Time's getting on. My little helper's just gone home and I've been editing for the last hour, and so this is the final bit and then I can export. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.